Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. Please, can you guys all send out your prayers for my mom? She has the doctors are saying that they think that she has cerebral spinal fluid leaking into her head, and that's why she has the tumor. And she has a lot of eye pain, ear pain, and she's sick to her stomach. So please send out all your prayers. It'd be much appreciated. She has to go to Buffalo at the end of the month. So we're on video number 31 of the Magisterium, introducing the Nicolaitans. I will do another poll when we are getting close to the end of this book, to figure out which book I should read next, and you guys can decide. Okay. Alright, so we ended this with Bone Box of YAQUB, YAHUSHA'S brother. Why is YAHUSHA'S name shortened on the ossuary of YAQUB? The one use of hypocharisma form at Nehemiah 8:17 shows a diminished spelling for the successor of Musha, Yod Shin U Ayin. The other 216 uses of the full name are overwhelming. Yod He U Shin Ayin. The origin or first use of the name is at Numbers or Bamidbar 13:16, showing the addition of the letter Yod to the name Husha, Yod plus He U Shin Ayin. Okay. And it's at Numbers or Bamidbar 13:16, showing the addition of the letter Yod to the name Husha, Yod plus He U Shin Ayin. The pressure to avoid the utterance of the name Yahuah persists, and this is most likely why the inscription reads as it does on the ossuary bone box announced in 2002 of YAQUB, YAHUSHA'S brother. The inscription is in Aramaic script and translated reads, YAQUB ben Yosef, brother of Yeshua. Please forgive me. Hypocharisma, a diminished form of a name, is seen on the ossuary of YAQUB. Other contexts with same spelling. The word meaning deliverer or salvation in 28 other contexts is not a name, but the same spelling as the hypocharisma or diminutive form at Nehemiah or Nehemiah 8:17. The other 28 occurrences do not refer to the son of Nun, who was originally Husha, He U Shin Ayin, and renamed by Musha by the addition of one letter, Yod. His new name, because Yahusha, Yod He U Shin Ayin, you can see at Numbers 13:16. In these other 28 cases, the Yod Shin U Ayin are translated in sentences as nouns conveying the meaning of salvation, welfare, or prosperity. Interlinear examples will show this, such as Yeshayahu 26:1, where it is expressed in the feminine gender form. Whether short, long, feminine gender, prefix, suffix, or proper name, all share the root Yasha, Yod Shin Ayin. The first letters in the name Yeshayahu spelled Yod Shin Ayin, Yod He U, Alisha, Ali plus Shah, plus, in Hebrew spelled Aleph Lamed Yod Shin Ayin. Uses the same suffix Shah seen in the name Yahusha. As people learn to define words and names from the context of the words, fewer controversies will persist as they have. Passover versus communion is the next section. Passover is a night to be remembered throughout our generations. We observe the memorial of Yahusha's death, on the night he ate matzah and drank wine with his first Nazarene. At Matthew 26:29, he told them he would not drink of the fruit of the vine again until I drink it anew with you in my Father's reign. Matzah is part of the remembrance meal, reminding us of Yahusha's body being given by him and shared with his followers. They asked where to observe the Passover, now known as the remembrance of Yahusha's death. He called the red wine the cup of the renewed covenant in his blood, remembering it was shed to remit the sins of the world. The observance is also done in private homes, just as the first Passover in Magisterium or Egypt. Yahusha is our Passover. Catholicism calls their bread ritual receiving communion, ignoring the remembrance of Yahusha's death at the proper time once each year. Paul told us to guard, keep, observe the feast without leaven at 1 Corinthians 5:7. He mentioned that Yahusha is our Passover, and to observe the appointment with pure hearts without the leaven of immoral people when we remember this night our deliverer atoned for the sins of the world. Tradition. The night before Yahusha suffered, he did not say these things, but tradition carried them out as if he did. Go make disciples who disobey Torah. Start meeting on Sunday mornings like pagans and pretend it's the new Sabbath day. Dispense sacraments. Adopt all the pagan fertility behavior and pretend it's cleansed by making it all seem to be about me. Let's keep it simple. Yahusha renewed the covenant that he found fault with and replaced it with a permanent solution. The instructions to temporarily atone for sin were written on a scroll and placed beside the ark. Deuteronomy 31:26, requiring animal blood offered by the old priesthood. That was eliminated by the permanent solution. Yahusha's blood shed for an unintentional sin. The change in priesthood and the decrees to atone for sin are obsolete. And Hebrews 8:13 discusses this change. The renewed or altering of the agreement was predicted at Yirmiyahu 31:31. It has been accomplished by the one offering of Yahusha's blood. And he circumcises the hearts of all that turn away from sin, accept his blood as the offering for sin, and he writes his commandments on their hearts. He renews us with life, and we walk as he walked. Those who control teachings have added and taken away from the living word. Nazarene guard and teach the commandments, and do so as commissioned by Yahusha. We would not call our precious Yahusha by man-made names or titles or deny his name in any way. That controversy was settled at Mount Carmel, Eliyahu against the priests of Baal and Asherah. All the people shouted, Yahuah is Elohim. Yahuah has become our deliverer. Yahuah is Yahusha HaMashiach. There is no other deliverer nor any other rock. His name is the stone the builders rejected. Preterism, dispensationalism, replacement theology, and the beast. Fallacies surely exist because no one is infallible except Yahusha. Prophecies have sometimes been shown to have multiple fulfillments. Preterism is highly fallible as a method of interpretation, holding that many prophecies concerning the end of days have already been fulfilled. Malachi 4:1-6, Daniel 7:25, and Daniel 12 reveal insights about the extreme last days that most inhabitants of the earth have been vaccinated against with replacement theology and dispensationalism. The weeds will be taken out first, burned, and the wheat gathered into the barn regardless of men's understanding about the order of events. The wrath of Yahuah will be poured out on the disobedient inhabitants of the earth, and those who misled them will receive a much more severe judgment. Yahuah does not change, but the teaching authorities of the beast paint a different picture, poisoning the expectations of most people. What is the beast? It's the world order, also known as the Reign of Babel. It's organized in 3 echelons of authority: clergy, nobility, and laity. The principalities or estates of world power. Next time we will be reading Tongues and Languages versus Ears and Hearing. What is his name and what is his son's name? What is the pearl of great price? And YAQUB, father of the 12 tribes. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson today. And now it's time to praise Yahuah. Last time I said I was going to sing a song that kind of goes with the Hebrew Israelite misdirection video that I did. Let me see. Skin deep. Have love for one another. Stop hating on each other. We all bleed red. Yahuah created us all to be echad, one with each other. He created all the races in his Kodesh image. Beauty is only skin deep. What matters to Yahuah is a person's character. Yahuah chooses. Man's opinion does not matter. Anyone who walks a narrow path can graft into the vine of Yahuah. Come unto Yahuah, and he will accept you. No matter your culture, race, or creed, Yahuah loves us all. He wishes for none to perish. Any one of the human race can become one with Yahuah and accept his Ruach HaKodesh. Have love for one another. Stop hating on each other. We all bleed red. Yahuah created all of us to be echad, one with each other. He created all the races in his Kodesh image. Yahuah Baruch who he chooses. No one has the right to harm his chosen ones. The chosen know who they are, as the serpents know who they are. Do not have strife or bullying in the Kodesh body of Mashiach. Do not call one another wicked names like serpent seed, for that sin will heap upon your head like coals. Do not harm my beloved chosen ones. Have love for one another. Stop hating on each other. We all bleed red. Yahuah created all of us to be echad, one with each other. He created all the races in his Kodesh image. Yes, we all bleed red. The lifeblood of Yahusha. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth.